So your company is Sleepify, and it's weighted blankets, but the story behind your company is absolutely beautiful.
So about a year and a bit ago, I finally got tired of the fact that my son could not sleep through the night. He was already 6 years old. So you can imagine I was expecting that period to be over around 2, and it didn't end. And he had trouble falling asleep, and we'd have to lay with him. And I was finding that when I put my arm on him, he would fall asleep a little bit faster, but regardless, the process was taking like an hour. And then being somebody who already was dealing with insomnia, I would just be falling asleep and I would hear "Mom," because he's woken up for the first of many times throughout the night. I'd researched weighted blankets for a while, and I did decide to buy one after almost a year, honestly. And from that very first night, we noticed that he got under the blanket. We read his stories. He rolled over. 5 minutes later, he was asleep. It was unbelievable. All I could do was pray that it was actually not just a fluke.
Right.
But he slept the whole night. When I saw the response in Dennis, it was about 3 weeks into that I knew it was real. So I did buy one for myself as well. And I had that same magical experience where I got under the blanket and I instantly felt relaxed and comfortable, and I fell asleep quickly. I slept all night long. It's my new normal.
What is some of the science behind weighted blankets?
Well, they've actually been used in occupational therapy for decades. So people have known about the effect of what's called deep pressure touch stimulation. So that effect of having that amount of weight over the entire body, it mimics like a hug or that sensation of being swaddled. And when we do that with babies, we're creating that response where cortisol levels come down, the stress hormones, and then the comfort relaxation hormones, those come up. So the babies feel safe and secure and they sleep better, but that same effect happens for almost everybody.
An amazing new development with your company is that you are collaborating with Covenant Health Foster Care Clinic. Share with me a bit about that.
So this is something that's really exciting for me. What we're doing is that we've just launched this new program called Comfort and Care. And what we do is we collect contributions from anybody who would like to give to the program. And every time that the amount of $100 is collected, then Sleepify will give a children's weighted blanket to the foster care clinic, where their healthcare team will determine one of the children that are most in need, and that child will receive a weighted blanket.
That's amazing. And now this is near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, it
so
is. Yeah.
Share with me a bit about that.
I actually am a foster care child myself. I was apprehended at the age of 13 years old. I was removed from the home because of sexual abuse, emotional abuse. So it was a really tough time in my life, obviously. But I was really lucky because I was placed into foster care with the man who I still call my dad. And I know a lot of children don't have that experience. So for me, I always knew that I wanted to find a way to help foster care children.
We were talking about your company and how you've chosen to build it, in that it's very small business, it's very boutique, and it's very heart-based. Why is that important to you?
I think in today's world, there's a lot of choices out there. People can kind of buy from anywhere. But it's really impersonal in a lot of cases. And so I committed when I started this company to making sure that the experience of purchasing from Sleepify was more friendly, more familiar. Just because, you know, people, when they're purchasing a weighted blanket, they're coming to your company saying, I need help. You know, things aren't perfect. And there's a lot of different reasons why that might be, but ultimately it's kind of an intimate exchange. And so I want them to know that they're dealing with a company that really does care about them as people. We're not just going to sell a product and forget about you. And so we just do the little things and make sure that our customer service is above and beyond what people expect.
Let's do this so we don't look like, I don't want to push on the button. So we don't look unnatural, I'm thinking, right? Can you turn a little bit? Is that is that
How's that?
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. If you like these videos and want to join us on our ride of our web series Life of a Producer, then like and subscribe here. Right here. That's right. You got it.